ticking. It goes off, we start again. When it breaks, we fix it. Got your heart in my hands, like a time bomb ticking. We should know better, but we won't let go. It was like a time bomb set in motion. We knew that we were destined to explode. And if I had to pull you out of the wreckage, you know I'm never gonna let you let me go. Like a time bomb, gonna
Good evening, everybody. My name's Wolf, alongside Samuel today. I think we need to readjust. Come on here. And there we
Okay,
go.
yeah.
It is, of course, not the Legend Circuit. We were showing the Legend Circuit much earlier. But tonight we will have FIFA Online 3, the road not to Korea, not to Thailand,
To Vietnam.
to Vietnam. That's right. That's right. I have Samuel alongside the desk with me here. And
Yep.
who do we have playing for our very first game?
Well, our very first game, we are going to be looking at Zarate against Kogan. Today, the both matches that we are going to be having here, it's going to be very interesting. Four really top quality, strong players. Zarate against Kogane, as well as Mone versus Hibidi Gaga Bubu.
Yeah, so that will be the Singapore bracket that will be up. All matches are best of 3, double
Yep.
elimination. Only the top 3 will represent their country and head, as it says here, to Vietnam.
Yep, definitely very prestigious prize to go and represent your country.
Yeah, and if you missed out on the live stream yesterday, you don't get the August lucky box, but not many people really care about that. People really want that EP coming in. That's a
Yep.
nice boost to your squad. And today we will be handing out the upgraded lucky key, but more importantly, it's the two best 100 world's best packs coming
Yep.
in here.
Definitely very good prizes for you to win, so keep on watching throughout tonight's games that we have. Very good games we have.
So we will be revealing the clothes one by one, and if you miss it, you probably find it on Facebook somewhere. Anyway,
Yeah.
we should be getting into the game soon. We will have Zarate playing on a home side on all 3 games if we go up to the final 3, and Kogane playing on the away team. Looks like they are both ready. Good luck. Have fun. Let the game begin. Let's take a look at what they have here. I mean, Samuel, can you kind of comment on their play styles a little bit?
I mean-
what you know about them, Zarate and Kogane.
Zarate, he doesn't really have a play style, to be honest. He plays to his instincts, you know, what he feels right, what he feels the best at that point of time. That's what he does. Whereas Kogane, he likes to play that quick passes, quick counter attack, but keeping it really short from the build up essentially. And looking at both of their formations, they're playing really. No, wait, they are playing the same formation.
Yeah.
There's nothing really distinctive between the two formations. Both.
Yeah, I mean, they're both running the 4-2-1-3 kind of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, Kogane has a slightly different setup, just ever so slightly.
Yep, he's playing Botma again. That worked out really well for him in Thailand, and as well as last season. I mean, sorry, the last match last week.
Yeah.
Both playing big men up front with Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Didier Drogba. Uh, Zarate, however, has more well-known players. You know, both playing Ronaldinho. Zarate, however, has Messi. Wait, is this?
This is Zarate
No,
now.
this is Zarate's team.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry. Zarate is playing Drogba instead. Ronaldinho, Bale, Totti. Good to see Italian legend
Yeah,
playing
Botma is
alongside.
actually being played by Zarate there, so instead of Kogane.
Maicon is playing at centre back.
Yeah.
This guy has a lot of tricks up his sleeves, man. Zarate plays very, very differently, as well as Hibri using Ramirez last season at. I mean, last week. I don't know why I keep saying last season. Last week.
The season's not over yet here.
Yeah.
But anyway, Zarate has been known to pull out some very interesting tricks, interesting formation changes as well. He has a few
Definitely.
pocket formations that he hasn't really brought out just yet.
Mhm.
Let's run through Kogane's one really quick. Checked on goal. You've got Sergio Ramos, Vidic, Ferdinand, and Maicon, Essien and Gerrard in the defensive midfield, and then you have a quad forward kind of play. As you
Yeah.
mentioned, very big man up front. You've got very quick wingers, and Ronaldinho is what Kogane is using to kind of be that feeder, feed it
that
to your
number 10
forwards.
role. That
Yeah, that's
number
right.
10 role. Instead, for Zarate, Ronaldinho is playing out wide on the left side, and then Totti in the middle. So it's interesting. It's very interesting how these two players have slightly different setups.
You can actually see that the way that they set up their formation will kind of dictate how different kind of play styles that they will be using. Kogane clearly wants to, as you mentioned, advance the ball with
Yep.
snappy short passes, very high percentage passes
Yep.
to try to get the ball in those areas that gives him those opportunities to take
Mhm.
the shot on goal.
Yep, definitely. I think the key player to watch right now, especially for Zarate's team, is that Maicon. Maicon at centre back, he's going to be very, very hard to beat. He's really fast. He's really, really strong. He's essentially one of the best players in the game, no doubt about it. And him at centre back, he's going to be a rock at the back. The only thing that Zarate has to be careful about is his attacking runs. He cannot be pushing up forward way too high. But definitely, Maicon at centre back is going to be a beast.
Yeah, that's right. You're absolutely right. We are heading into the game. As we've mentioned, Zarate playing on the home side, colours of Chelsea, the yellow mustard jersey. And of course, you've got Kogane here on the very iconic Barcelona stripes.
Yep, definitely. I prefer the blue kit actually.
Yeah, I
from
mean,
Chelsea.
well, it's all the preference.
Yeah,
Maybe if he doesn't win the first game, he will
yeah,
change back
maybe.
to the blue kit.
maybe.
I believe Chelsea is playing today as well.
Oh yeah, against West Brom. Yeah,
I have no idea.
away against West Brom.
Alright, there we go. The kickoff here. Zarate will be playing from left to right, and Kogane playing from right to left. So Sergio Ramos will advance the ball forward. You've got Botma on the right wing looking for a pass. Gets to Totti, now to Drogba. Gonna turn. Takes the easy shot in. That was just right off the bat. Opens the gate with a 4-minute goal.
Yep, definitely. That's going to be a huge morale boost for Zarate. I mean, I'm sure both of them have played each other a lot of times,
Oh,
and they really know each other play styles very, very well. So I'm sticking with what I said last week, not last season, last week. Whoever gets the first goal has a huge advantage on calling who's going to win the game. And right now, as things stand, Zarate is looking very dominant. Of course, that's the first attack only, but he's definitely in a better position for this match.
Yeah, I mean, that kind of controls the momentum, the pressure here. And
Right.
talking about pressure, you've got Totti they're going to do a back pass over to Botmer now from Gerrard. Now Sergio Ramos advancing the ball forward. Just going to play it back, move it to center field. Just kind of reposition yourself a little bit here. Totti on the ball now, back to Cellini. Gonna hold the ball a little bit here. Ronaldinho now looking for some space. Can't find it just yet. Botmer has possession, and now you've got it intercepted. Now the counterattack is going to start by Kogane. He's to slow down the pace a little bit, allow his forwards to kind of move out. Zlatan now here. That's a nice pass back to Messi, looking for the through ball. Not going to find it though, so
Yeah, definitely. I mean, as we can see, Zarate, I've very rarely have I ever seen him playing very passively, no matter what the scoreline is. I mean, he was playing really passively, playing the safest pass possible, trying to keep the ball, trying to control the game. Why? Maybe it's because he knows that he's up against a really good opponent.
Hey, as you said as well, instinct. Maybe that's what the instinct is telling him. Just, okay, let's not allow Kogane to counter-attack. And I think Kogane is just looking for those opportunities. Nice interception by Drogba. Bale running down the right wing, going to pass back to Ramos, now to Maicon, over to Bartmer here. Gerrard to Totti. Over to Ronaldinho. They're advancing the ball forward quite well here from Zarate. Drogba off the flank, looking for someone in the box, but Essien's going to do a very nice challenge here. And Kogane going to start his counter-attack. Oh, that's going to get stopped right now by Zarate. Totti over to Drogba again. Ferdinand with a good challenge, just going away to Essien, and Kogane is going to start his attack. And each time I say it, he's just going to lose the ball. Very good pressure from Zarate overall here. Bale looking for someone there, but Ramos with the challenge. And there we go. Kogane once more going to try to advance the ball, but to no avail. Good pressure coming out from Zarate.
You know, I think essentially what makes great players is how they play when they play. You know, Zarate, he got the goal. He's now slowing it down. That's not how Zarate usually plays, a slow-paced game, but Kogane, he can only play the quick attacks, the quick snazzy passing, as you say. Yep, and you know, Zarate knows that really well, and he's just closing him down really quickly. I think Kogane has to slow things down a bit, take his time, has to understand that he has another full half.
Oh, let's see if he decides to slow it down though. He still has that ball, gonna pressure it on a little bit more. The first half whistle will be blown. And what do you think about that game so far? I mean, what I've seen is that Kogane does not have possession, 34% to the 66 here. Clearly, Zarate has his foot on the ball at all times, pressuring, as you said, center field constantly. I've not seen Kogane, maybe seen him once or twice, go past that halfway mark there, and he's just been playing the ball on Kogane's side the entire time.
Yep, definitely. That's essentially good, but when you play possession in a football game, in a FIFA game, you know, chances are when you lose the ball, when you're up against players like Kogane, you get the ball, you pop, that's it. You know, he breaks down the defense. And
that came out from nowhere as well. I mean, that was a great shot there by Ronaldinho, just off the outside of the box.
Yep.
If you take a look at that one again, he finds some space there and just takes the shot.
Yep, that was what Zarate was trying a whole lot last week. It didn't work out for him. This time, it's worked out for him. It's worked out really well, and I think that's game. It's going to be really extremely tall task for Kogane to come back 2-0 down.
We've got about 35 minutes though left on the game timer, so Kogane is down, but he is not out just yet. Looking for something though. Right now, it is Zarate on the offense. Botma to Cellini. We've got the ball going down to Ronaldinho. He has some space there. He's going to create a little bit more. Ooh. That's a clean challenge. Referee doesn't call for any foul play there, but Zarate is still going to keep possession of the ball. Over to Drogba here. Good challenge coming out from Steven Gerrard. Now to Ramos. He's going to look to clear the ball here. Messi now off on the right wing.
That's unfortunate. He didn't have enough energy left in him to chase that ball down. In terms of preference, who would you play? Zlatan Ibrahimovic or Didier Drogba?
I mean, it really depends on the player, you see. What do you want as your front man? Do you want someone big, you know, who has the high skill capacity, or do you want someone who kind of is the workhorse of a team? That's how I like to classify Drogba as, you know, someone who runs a lot,
just
opens the spaces, just breaks open really quickly. With those really quick runs. Wow, Ronaldinho though looking for that
cheeky
chip. As you mentioned, let's take a look at that one again.
He can't be doing that. I don't understand. You're 2-0 down. You have to get the goal. You gotta place that one, man. You gotta take your chances.
Zarate here is, of course, the one that's up. He can kind of play around with his shots a little bit. He is the one that's in the lead now. So problem is that
Wait,
right?
wait, what? Oh wait, so was that?
That was Zarate,
That
right?
was Zarate?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm having a bad
They-
start to this.
They've swapped sides really,
Yeah,
Samuel.
yeah, yeah.
Remember mustard yellow? I know you're used to looking at the blue kids of Chelsea.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh
For a second, I thought that was Kogane trying to be cheeky.
nope, that was Zarate being
Yeah.
cheeky. It's okay. 10 minutes on the clock. It does look like this match, or at least not a match, but a game here. Game number 1, a lost cause for Kogane. Needs to go
Yep.
back to the drawing board and
Mhm.
see what is he able to do for game number 2.
Yep, definitely. He has to. First off, he cannot concede in the 10 minutes. In under 10 minutes, he cannot concede because it puts you in a really difficult position. You know, you have low morale. You just started the game and you just conceded. That's really gonna affect your morale. I think he has to put this game aside,
Oh,
go in with a fresh mind to the second game, and you know, if he's made it all the way here, and he has been someone we've known in the FIFA Online 3 scene, he can definitely pull some strings.
Yeah, let's see if he can get a consolation goal back here. Oh, shot on goal. Gonna meet Czech's hand though, so that's gonna be it. The full-time whistle. 2 more added minutes. Not gonna be consequential. There we go. 2-0. Zarate takes game number 1. Kogane 1 game down in this best of 3 match. Loser is not out of the tournament just yet. They will get knocked down to the lower bracket. So 1 life remaining, but you know, that life still clinging on to this best of 3. Kogane down but not out.
Yeah, but like what I said last week, how the tournament works is just it's extremely forgiving. You know, you got a best of 3. So if you lose your first match, you still got a best of 3. You still got the second match. If you lose the best of 3, you're still going to the lower brackets. You're not out of the whole tournament. So you know, players, they really got to make use of it. They really got to work hard, and no doubt about it, all 4 players or every player in this tournament except David Easy Game, like what we saw last week, was not training. You know, everyone is definitely training hard, and oh, he's wearing the blue kit. Yay!
Oh, we'll have to see. Let's see if he decides to use the blue kit here. So
Come on.
nevertheless, both teams, or both players, sorry, gonna just have to, at least Kogane needs to shake off his nerves. He needs to warm up his fingers a bit, just get that ball rolling for him in game number 2. We have yet to see those quick snappy passes coming out from Kogane. I really hope to see. We saw a glimmer of it in that
glimpse.
final burst at the end of the match in game 1. So let's see if anything's gonna happen in game number 2 between Zarate and Kogane. They are of course playing right here in the rooms in front of us.
Yep.
Can't really see them though, so we don't really get any of their reactions. But so far, no grunts, no screams coming in from any of them.
Very, very calm, cool, collected players. These two, you know, they know what they're doing. They can't afford to lose their cool, and their emotions to the game.
That's right. So we've got Zarate and Kogane here. Let's take a look if there will be any
He's playing
You know,
Diaby. Wow.
swaps coming in.
We thought Botma was crazy enough. Now he decides to put in a cheeky Abu Dhabi. And he's playing... Wait, before I get myself wrong. Yep, okay. So
That's
he's
Zarate.
playing a bit more defensive. Defensive and a bit more narrower formation with 3 midfielders, attacking midfielders. Essentially it's a 4-2-3-1
Yep.
with Abu Dhabi. Standard defense as we've seen in the last match, except for Chiellini. Was Chiellini playing for him instead of Essien? Yeah. So Essien comes in for Chiellini. Abu Dhabi comes in for Steven Gerrard.
I believe so.
Yeah, and Botma somehow retains his place after so many matches. Ronaldo comes into the mix, as well as Bale. That's definitely, and he's playing Luca Toni now. He's been great. Not for him, but in Thailand, I can't remember who was really using him, but Luca Toni is a really good player. And as we move on to Kogane's side, right back Cambiaso, that's a shout. Playing Ronaldinho and Messi again, decides to start Drogba instead of Ibra now. Good decision. Ronaldo playing as well for both these teams. Gerard Essien, the same, and he's playing Maicon at centre back now.
Yeah, so we've got a slight change from Zarate, going from a slightly different kind of formation as well. Like I said, a little bit more midfielder-centric, a little bit more defensive here. We'll see. I mean, Zarate, like I said, has a bunch of formation. He has a bunch of tricks up his sleeve. And like I said, instinctual player. Kogane, very measured, very mechanical, very standard player. But what works for him just doesn't change. And if he's able to execute it, he's going to win the game.
Yep, definitely. I think he either has to start the game out strong, or he has to just tweak his play a little bit. You know, he has to play a bit more safer. You know, because the pressure is on him. You know, the pressure is on him. Oh, did just change his formation again. Yep. So Zarate is playing the same formation, but like what we were saying about Kogane, he has to control the game because he's the one under pressure. The more you don't have the ball, the more you get under pressure with Zarate's deadly attacks, the more you're going to get pressured and the more you're going to lose it. So he has to control the game. He has to control the ball really, really well, especially in that final third. He's been losing it up in that final third.
Yeah, this formation also seems like it makes better use of Ronaldo as well as Gareth Bale here on the wing as well. So we were quite surprised to see them being played as attacking midfielders, but this seems a little better here as well. So both players are ready. Once again, it will be Zarate playing on the home side for Chelsea. It will be Kogane playing on the away team for Barcelona. And no, he's using the mustard yellow kit once again.
Zarate, use blue.
Nope.
Next match, use blue.
If there's a next match, I don't think Zarate really wants to see a next match.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry about that, Zarate. Kogane, I accidentally cheered for you. Let's go. Come on. Show us something. Put on a show for us, lads.
Alright, but Zarate did change his to the away colors.
So Zarate had an opportunity to use the blue kit. He didn't capitalize on it. That's sad.
It's okay.
We gotta have a little chat with him. One about the kits and one about what he sees in Bournemouth.
We might. Let's see if this works out for Zarate in game number 2, or can Kogane kind of play his measured game, play the quick passes, snappy counterattacks that we have been used to seeing him play actually. So there we go, kickoff already underway. Ronaldinho has the ball now, over to... That's definitely offside. There we go.
Very, very wayward pass from Zarate there, just delaying of the pass. It didn't quite work out for him. Tried to beat the last man, but unfortunately he's offside.
Yeah, and there we go. Good challenge coming up from Zarate. Over to Ronaldinho now. Ronaldo over to Tony. Essien coming on in a little bit of a stumble, but Kogane holds on to possession here. Messi to Drogba, to Ronaldinho, making the run on the right flank. Looking for Drogba. Can't quite make the turn. Messi with a very messy cross.
Yep, definitely. I think what I would have done in that situation was to not do the fake shot, just run right to the byline and try to cross it in. You know, when you're Drogba up front, anything is possible.
Alright, so now possession swings back to Zarate here. Cristiano Ronaldo getting pressured by Cambiaso. Now the ball goes back to center field. Now on Maicon. Sergio Ramos coming in.
Keep in mind, both players are playing Maicon at center back.
Diaby finds the ball. Look at Tony here. Will be able to just push the ball to the back of the net. And there we go. First goal for Zarate once again, and the momentum might be swinging his way in this best of 3.
Yep. The momentum is definitely on his side. He's been seeing much more of the ball in this whole game, but very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. The ball bounced off Zarate's player, and then he went to Diaby, and then the keeper made a good save, and then Luca Toni was there to clean it all up. But nevertheless, a goal is a goal, no matter which way you score it. So in 20 minutes in, Zarate is winning 1-0 once again.
Kick off, and the possession instantly fumbles away from Kogane, and now Zarate is once again looking to get his lead up by yet another goal. Ronaldinho, look at Tony coming in, and yes, he does get his second goal of game number 2.
That was a beautifully worked goal. Good passes, good, not essentially quick, but very, very good passes in terms of decision making, playing it to the right man. He was definitely, we could see there, he had 2 men up there in the same position, but he thought 2 steps further. You know, he thought, let's give it to Ronaldinho first, and then Luca Toni is going to make the run, give it to him, and then it's a simple goal.
Yeah, that was a good space there created by Luca Toni, giving him that option just to play on the right side of the net and put the ball at the back of it as well. Zarate once again on another attack, this time a little bit of a different story here. This is before the first half whistle, and he's looking to make it 3. Luca Toni again with some space in the box, but the defense is going to pressure it out. Let's watch the counter-attack coming here. Ronaldinho going to slow down the ball a little bit. Leo Messi going for the run on the right side. Might be looking for Drogba here. There is Cristiano Ronaldo, and signature Kogane snappy counter-attacks getting that goal.
What a game we have in our hands. It's 40 minutes in, 3 goals already. It's definitely going to be a good game, and this goal definitely boosts Kogane's morale up. Hopefully he can definitely perform better in the next half, probably, where he starts first.
Oh, maybe he wants to answer back with one more goal. It's going to be over to Cristiano Ronaldo. Back to Sergio Ramos here, looking for somebody in the box. 1 minute of added time here. Steven Gerrard going to lose that ball. What was that there coming out from Kogane? A little bit unfortunate.
Very
just
unfortunate.
slightly off on the pass, and that's going to be the end of our first half.
Yep, 3 goals in our first half. Very, very quality performance from both these players. I mean, both of them get a pretty scrappy goal. You know, Kogane with his rebound, and then Zarate with his first goal. But his second goal was on point. The swag in that attack was on point. Definitely good passing. He has to control the game now. He has the lead once again,
Oh,
Zarate.
talk about controlling the game though. Zarate just wants the ball back. He's not happy with that 1 goal lead.
Yep.
It's on Sergio Ramos now. Over to Gareth Bale. Looking for a little bit more. Botma here. Down the center of the field. Passes to Cristiano Ronaldo. We see a few players making a run for it. Back to Essien. Over to Diaby. Now to Ronaldinho. Back to Diaby. Finds Cristiano Ronaldo now. Good pressure coming out from Kogane. Diaby just gonna... that was an awkward pass
Yeah.
to no one.
You know, Zarate has his tactics. You know, maybe he meant that to happen.
Maybe he did. Hopefully it doesn't come biting him from behind here, because Kogane is definitely looking to creep back from this 1 goal deficit. Quite a few good challenges coming into the center of the field. Sergio Ramos putting down pressure. Essien as well. They're going to tag team this one. However, he finds space on the left side of the map. Luca Toni here looking for Cristiano Ronaldo with a quick turn, and again another cheeky chip.
Another cheeky chip. You know, he knows he has this in the bag. He knows that he can control the game. I think he is able, he is allowed, or he can do that rather. You know, there's no pressure on him. He knows how to play against Kogane. I'm sure Zarate, if he needs a goal, he'll get it.
Well, that's some strong words from you, Samuel. Let's see if he can get a goal here. Essien's going to cut off Ronaldo, and Buffon will be looking to clear off the ball over to Ferdinand now. Back to Ronaldinho, this time to Cristiano Ronaldo. Let's see if Kogane can make those quick, snappy passes and the run. Didier Drogba here finds Ronaldinho over to Leo Messi. There are a lot of defenders in the box. That's a good shot coming in. Keeper saves and palms it away. Once again looking for Drogba, but the header goes off wide on the right side.
Unfortunate. I thought at the second bite of the cherry, when that cross was whipped in, I thought surely Drogba's going to meet this and score the header. But
yeah, it's okay. Kogane gets another chance now. Didier Drogba over to Messi. Back to Drogba. loses the ball to Gareth Bale here. Sergio Ramos looking for the challenge. Cristiano Ronaldo now pressuring down. Oh, Drogba makes the interception. Nice foresight here coming in from Kogane, but Diaby will intercept it. Drogba challenged the ball back. This time looks for something. Leo Messi not too alert there. Could not look for that ball. Try to convert it into a goal here. 5 more minutes left in the second half. Kogane here will be looking to pressure the ball down, get the ball back here. But of course, Zarate will just be playing keep away here. 1 more minute. Let's see how many more added minutes there can be. This might be the last chance Kogane gets to steal the ball back. Gareth Bale gets it 1 more added minute. It does look like it will be. Oh, okay, we've got a foul being called right outside the box here.
Yep.
Will
Ronaldinho's
Zarate
taking
decide
it.
to go for goal?
When you got Ronaldinho, it's 90 minutes. Oh, Sergio Ramos.
Nope, that goes off wide.
That was
90
slightly
minutes.
better than his penalty though.
And there we have it. This should be the full-time whistle.
Yep.
Yes, it is the full-time whistle. Zarate knocks down Kogane to the lower bracket, and there we have it, 2-0 in this best of 3. You've got Zarate moving forward through the winners bracket. Kogane, unfortunate, could not see his style of play. Caught a small glimpse of it at the end of game 1 and a little bit more of it in game number 2. But still, I mean, Kogane is still one of your top tier players in the Singapore circuit, in the Singapore bracket, on the road to Vietnam. He can make a tough climb through the lower bracket here.
Yep, definitely. We didn't really see much of his snazzy passing. Maybe because, you know, Zarate knew that's his game style. And Zarate, as you can see in the last 2 matches, really closed down really quickly on Kogane's players. Really pressuring him to the limit there. No space, no time on the ball given for Kogane there. So that really played a huge part in Zarate's victory, and definitely his goals were top-notch, top quality from Zarate.
Yeah, and there we have it. Match number 1 of the night has concluded. Let's take a look at what we have overall here on the road to Vietnam. We did reveal a bunch of codes yesterday. We will be revealing a few more codes today as well. Here's the second part of the upgraded lucky key, and don't forget to get out a pen and paper, open a notepad on your Windows or the notes on your Macintosh or Apple, because the first part of the mid-season best 100 pack is going to disappear right after the second game. So don't count on it on showing up again, maybe at the end, but hey, tune into the FIFA live stream. Go on to fo3.garena.com to find out more about our Fantasy Cup Road to Vietnam. But for now, that will be it for match number 1. We will be going for a quick break. Match number 2 will be coming on up. I believe Hibidi as well as Mone.
Against Hibidi. That's our second match. Definitely is going to be another good match.
That's right. We're going to take a quick break. Do stay tuned. We will be right back for more FIFA Online 3 Fantasy Cup Road to Vietnam. Alright, we are live once again. Sorry for the slight delay. Actually, I shouldn't be the one apologizing. You can
Yeah.
guess, you can make your bets on who, didn't really show up on time. But nevertheless, let's head into game, take a look. Yes, Hibidi, you were on time. I maybe could have lied. I don't know. We'll see. We'll let the viewers decide. Doesn't matter. It's gonna be Mone up against Hibidi in our second match of the night. This is a best of 3, of course. My name is Wolf, casting alongside Samuel. Let's see who or what players they're fielding up and what kind of formations they're using here for both Mone and Hibidi.
Yep, definitely both of them are very, very similar players. First time we're seeing Alex at centre back for Mone, and first time we're seeing Thiago Silva as well today. Maicon, Ferdinand and Ramos will retain their positions. Essien and Gerard for Mone at centre defensive midfield. Robin and Ronaldo out wide on the wings, as well as one short man and one tall beast looking man, Didier Drogba and Samuel Eto'o. Drogba and Robin being played by Hibidi once again. Ibrahimovic at CDM. That's the most interesting and strangest thing that I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, taking a look at the rest of his lineup, nothing much of a difference. You've got Maicon down on the left back position. Rio Ferdinand, Thiago Silva as your centre back, Sergio Ramos on your right back, and of course you've got Essien running the centre defensive midfield, and Casillas as goal. So there we go. Let's get into game. I believe both our players are ready.
What do you think about Zlatan Ibrahimovic at central defensive?
Hey, he's a man of many tricks. I think Hibidi is a man of many tricks as well. We will have to see what he decides to do with Zlatan running.
Yeah, he's definitely trying for his typical silky skills goal kind of thing with Zlatan Ibrahimovic up front. I mean, sorry, down at the back.
We'll have to see.
We're
He
seeing the Chelsea
can
kid.
make those runs up as well.
Yeah.
Kind of give some, what's the word here? Oh, no one's giving you the blue kit today.
Yeah. Give the blue kit. Let us see the blue kit.
No, the reason is because you see Chelsea is playing away today. So
What? No, Zarate has always been playing in this silly yellow. When I asked him just now, he said, well, I mean, yellow gets the job done, like, you know.
I mean, he did
the
show.
kit definitely boosts a player's performance, right?
I'm sure
No
it does.
doubt about it.
Yellow, it's a brighter kit, allows you to watch your players a lot better.
Vibrancy,
Yeah.
the attack.
Maybe he likes mustard on his hot dogs as well. It can be for a multitude of reasons.
Yep.
We may never find out. We can go pick Money's brains later to find out why he likes the mustard yellow. We will see. All right, game number 1 of match number 2. Kickoff right now. It will be Mone playing from left to right. You've got Hibidi playing from right to left, and there we go. We'll talk a little bit about the player styles later on, but really good aggression coming out from Hibidi right off the bat. Ronaldinho here gets the spin, tries to pass to Robin, but the challenge will take the ball back into Money's hands, or feet in this case, of course. Samuel Eto'o tries to make the run for it. Nice pass there, and interception coming on in. Hibidi trying to style Zlatan here. I think that's the reason why he put Zlatan
Yeah,
in
definitely.
the
That's
midfield.
we found out the reason. That's why, and also because he
Oh.
has insane long shot
Oh yeah.
abilities.
Oh, there we go. Drogba coming on in. Tries to find some space in the box. Can't really get anything though. Robin with a silly diving header for an interception going on in here. Got Cristiano Ronaldo on the left wing for the side of Money, making the rundown. Tries to get that one, but the good interception. Going to find many intercepting passes here for the side of Hibidi. Really good stuff. Robin running down the right wing here. Just stops the ball. Tries to beat Sergio Ramos. Actually goes back. Cristiano Ronaldo now.
One too
gonna make the
many moves
interception.
for Hibidi here.
Hey, he said he's going to make 100 skill moves before he scores a goal today.
Yeah, we're not counting Hibidi.
I'm sure he has like a clicker, one of those things where the ticket
Oh, yeah,
attendant,
yeah.
he's just like, okay, click, click. Alright. Cristiano Ronaldo will get the ball challenged away from him. It's going to be a throw-in for Mone.
Nothing really coming with their attacks from both these players. Now we haven't really seen a chance on goal. We might now, but gets tackled off the ball.
Robin now will hold on to this ball on the right wing. Going to pass backwards to Ramos, now to Sylvia. This time to Ferdinand. Let's see. It's going to go over to Maicon here. Zlatan coming in. That's going to be a free kick. That's a very short free kick being taken. He's going to get the ball taken away from him, and Mone's going to come back in on the offense. This time it's going to be Robin on the right side. Going to look for a cross once again, or maybe not. This time, short pass to Drogba. Looking for some space in the box. Can't find any space here. I think this is a second attempt on Drogba to look for a shot in between the 6 and 12-yard line.
Yep, yeah, I think it has been his second attempt. No, I think the first one he tried to pass it.
Oh,
yeah, the first one he tried to
possibly.
pass it. This one was definitely an attempt on goal, but you know, the skill move being predicted well by Mone. Once again, you know, all these four players that we are seeing today have played against each other really oftenly. You know, they're
familiar with each other.
Yeah, they're familiar with each other. Mone, Hibidi, and Zarate are the three chosen ones to go to Thailand previously, so they know a lot about each other play styles and whatnot. And as we head in to the end of the first half, as you can see, not many chances, very even on possession stats, but you know, stats only can say so much.
Yeah, that's a nice seeking pass coming in from Hibidi, but Mane's going to just intercept that one. Sergio Ramos going to make that long pass to Richards over to the right side. And right now, you've got Drogba running on in from the front. Passes to Eto'o, back to Ramos. Going over to Cristiano Ronaldo on the left wing here. Good pressure being put down by Hibidi in the blue kit. You've got Ramos now holding on to the ball. They're going to play a little bit of that midfield game, center of the park. Just pull the ball back a little bit. Look for your forwards. Give them some space. Drogba here going to pass over to Robin on the right side. Robin will be looking for a cross. Can he get it though? Let's see. Going to try to cut on in. Passes back to Gerrard. No space just yet. There are so many people in the box. Ramos will make that interception on the pass. This time Robin running down the right wing here. Passes back to Ramos. Over to Essien. This time to Zlatan here. We should see a couple skill moves come out. Oh no, it's just a direct pass to Drogba this time. Julio Cesar will slide on up, pick up the ball for himself, just like he's cradling a baby.
Amazing last-ditch challenge from Mone using Michael Essien there. Really vital, you know, showing Essien's strength. No matter how short he is, his upper body strength is next level. Being able to challenge Didier Drogba like that.
Oh, a quick turn from Eto'o will not allow that ball. At least not the good footing there on the finish for the shot. So
was his weaker
no
foot?
goal.
No, I think it was just momentum wasn't on his side. I just realized that Mone is playing Richards. We didn't see that previously, did we? He's playing Richards at right back now instead of I'm saying Ramos. Was it? No, it was Essien. He kind of swept it up a bit, you know.
And there we go. You've got Cristiano Ronaldo making the run through on that side. Makes the spin. Makes a second spin. Finds Drogba. And a goal here. Mane breaks the floodgates open. Gets that one goal onto Drogba. 76 minutes in the game time. And there we go.
Hibidi, calm, cool, collected. Not too happy being on the back foot, right? Mone trying to contain his laughter. His smile right there. I mean, that's a really well worked goal, you know, coming in from Mone. Two beautiful roulettes. The first one was to get past the defender. The second one was to fool Hibidi, and then the pass across the goal.
We might see something very similar in this attempt here. This time Drogba will not get his feet onto the ball, and Hibidi will be looking for the equalizer here with 5 minutes left in the game. Ronaldinho over to Robin, back to Ronaldinho, tries to get a sneaky pass over to Drogba in the center of the box, not gonna find it. 2 more minutes left. Mane gonna be quite happy to hold on to the ball. In the meantime here, back to Richards, over to Maicon, and this should be it. Full-time whistle has been blown. Game number 1 going over to Mane.
Yep, one chance he had, one chance he took. That's how clinical you have to be in this kind of tournaments, you know. You get one chance, you gotta get the goal. You gotta be clinical. And he's definitely taken his chance. Hiid trying to be very cool, calm, and collected, as he has always been. Not known for a player that shows much emotion. So, you know, what are the odds? What do you think is gonna happen in the second game?
Yeah, we will have to see. I mean, overall, it is just going to be very much, you know, a bunch of tactical changes coming in. I think both players played their game. I think Mane was just able to, oh.
Trying to
Well,
be cheeky.
that's just Hiid for you.
Trying to
Just
be
being
cheeky.
cheeky. I think I heard the story of him scoring the goal in Thailand, walking up to the front of the stage
Yeah.
in the middle of the match just to entertain the crowd. Game number 2 coming on in. Mane is 1 game up. Hiid looking to tie up the series at least. We'll have to see. Both of them just using their phones. It's okay. We've got it all in. Let's see if the players who are ready to start game number 2. And there we go. Production team here having quite a bit of fun tonight because at least we have some Singapore matches going on. We can make use of the in-house cameras just to toy around the players a little bit during their break times. And there we go. Let's see. Oh, Hiid just... Alright, you're ready. Ready to go.
We're not Hiid. So as
Alright.
we can see, moving on to the players here,
Let's take out Hiid's squad here. You got Casillas in goal. Not much changes coming in. He is running the Hulk on the right side here. So that's going to be something. Ronaldinho, not really the best of morale, and neither is Cristiano Ronaldo. That should hopefully doesn't affect him all too much.
we're seeing the likes of Matic now starting for Mone. Alex still in centre back. Not too many changes for Mone's side.
Yeah, Alex actually was not run in the previous game. Don't remember seeing him. So instead of
Was he
Alex,
now? Oh, so that's what he switched around.
so there we go. But Matic will be played here in the defensive midfield position. So there we go. Running similar formations, or actually the same formations that we saw in the previous game, but switching up the squads a bit depending on how the players are performing. And there we have it. We're getting into the game, and
No
as
one's
you can
picking
see,
the yellow kit.
mustard yellow kit coming on in once more for the Chelsea, the side that's using Chelsea, of course,
Yep.
as their team representative.
Very, very sad, you know. Both of them having a laugh, trying to compose himself. You know, Mone has the lead, has the advantage. He can afford to do so. Hiid on the other end being very focused. No, wait, he just yawned.
It's a little bit of a yawn. He needs to wake up just a little bit here.
Yeah, just a tad bit.
All right, there we go. We are into the game now. Hiid on your screens. You saw Mane earlier in the fancy maroon shirt. The kickoff is underway. Mane playing on from left to right, and of course Hiid playing from right to left. Good challenge coming on in. Calls the advantage here. Gareth Bale on the right side, looking, finds Matic, finds Ronaldo, and gets the very early goal. There we have it, 1-0 to Mane. And Mane is just, you know, I got this.
Yeah,
All right.
he's just composing himself.
His
He
head
knows.
is in the game right now. And
Yep.
Hiid like, not letting you have any of that just yet, because Fernando Torres coming on in. That's
What
a
a
nice save by the keeper.
That has to be save of the day.
It has to be. There we go. Cristiano Ronaldo will now have the ball. Mane on the attack here. Mustard yellow seems to be the color of choice. Zarate did win this 2-0. Can Mone do the same?
With the same kit.
Yeah.
That's a question he has to answer for. Will we see a glimpse of the Hulk?
We have to see. I mean, let's see how Hibidi decides to use his squad in this game. Good challenge coming up from Rio Ferdinand. We've got Maicon passing it over to Cristiano Ronaldo. A few skill moves coming on in. Ronaldinho running down the left side will be looking for a pass. Zlatan in the middle. Big man here passing over to Essien. Finds the Hulk on the right wing. And there we go. Ibrahimovic coming in. Fernando Torres trying to make space for himself. And I believe that's going to go out for a corner here. Let's see if Hibidi is takes the short corner. Ronaldinho off from the side. Maicon now on the left wing, looking to try to route the defender. Ronaldinho passes one, passes two. Cristiano Ronaldo now can't quite get the pass over to Zlatan, I believe. He was in the prime position to just tap the ball into the back of the net. Hulk now playing defense here. Is going to get the ball back to Casillas, and it will be Hibidi on another attack, looking to equalize this before the halftime whistle.
Yep, he has had his chances, but falters right at the last minute, so he has to...
Oh, Fernando Torres gets the shot in. That's a quick turnaround, change of pace, beats the defender, and scores the goal. Oh.
Hibidi. Typical of him to make the step over, cut in, and then just place it. Makes it 1-1 in 30 minutes in. It's going to be a tight game, but,
judging from game number one, Mone seems to be the one that has a little bit more advantage. But game number two here, Hibidi is just relentless on his attacks, stylizing it in many of those ways as well. It looks like Mone wants to get the lead just before the halftime whistle. Oh, that's a good challenge. Interception coming on in. Mone still keeps possession though. Sergio Ramos now has the ball, looking for someone. Steven Gerrard off from the outside. Ronaldinho, Steven Gerrard over to Drogba. Back to Ronaldinho here. Let's see if he can create some space for himself. He's running the clock down. Drogba looking for... We're going to pull out a few defenders to try to get onto him. Maicon now has the ball. Over to Matic. Matic finds Ronaldinho on the left wing again. Maicon now, 1 minute of added time. Ronaldinho here. Gonna get pressured by the defender. Actually spins past two of them. Going off from the side. Beats the keeper and a third defender. That was a great shot. Fantastic play coming out from Mone here. Overall.
Typical Mone. That's his trademark skill move. Go by the byline. Get on the byline. Do those fancy roulettes that are so overpowered in this game. And then just tucking it in the far post. Very low far post shot that seems to work extremely well for him. We saw him use it in the first game to get his one and only goal. He got it again, fooled Hibidi again. I think it's one of those skill moves, like what me and Mui said last week. It's one of those skill moves that you just know it's gonna happen. You know it's coming. You know when it's coming, but you just can't stop it.
Yeah, he set it up quite well, as at the same time this was the equalizing goal coming in, of course, for Hibidi here. And I know we don't get to see the highlights just yet, but nevertheless we will be starting the second half of the match soon. And there we have it. The kickoff has happened, and right here is going to be Hibidi on the attack, going for the lightning fast passes. Finds Torres. Torres needs to beat two defenders. Will get snuffed out though, so it will be Hibidi putting on pressure here onto Sergio Ramos. Alex, over to Ferdinand now.
I think Hibidi has to push more men up front. He's losing. He lost the first game, so he has nothing to lose at this stage. When you're losing in your second match after losing your first match, you have really nothing to lose. He has to go up full on attack, try to get back that second equalizer, and then try to work his way again.
Yeah, he finally gets possession here, so it will be actually stolen away by Mone now. Gareth Bale will have the ball over to Matic, to the left side. Ronaldinho will be looking to set that one up again. The Hulk keeps the ball in play. Matic comes on in for the pressure, gets the challenge, takes back possession, finds Ronaldinho on the inside. Sergio Ramos with the good challenge. The Hulk now coming on in, tries to make the pass to Ronaldinho. That's not going to happen. Back to Maicon this time, over on the side of Money. Sergio Ramos will be able to challenge the ball away, but that's going to be a throw in for Hibidi Gagabubu.
Yeah, but I think my assumption would be that he's switching his players around, trying to bring in more offensive players into the game. Try to get that second goal. Ibrahimovic defensively hasn't been solid
Don't
whatsoever.
really see a substitution sign here though, so not entirely sure what he has changed in that pause. No players are lining up on the side for any sort of substitutions just yet. So
really?
very interesting here. We will
Maybe
have
he's
to see.
playing Ibra at a more offensive role right now.
Maybe he is. Let's take a look. This time though, it will be Money on the offense. Oh no, you're absolutely right. Ibrahimovic will be playing a little bit more offensively in the last 20 minutes of this game. Cristiano Ronaldo on the left wing will be passes back to Zlatan here. Zlatan tries to find Ronaldinho in the box. Can't do it now. Running down the clock, 10 more minutes left. Hulk will be able to get back the ball. That was a back pass to absolutely only Mike on there, and Mone will keep possession of the ball.
Essien now brings out the ball, finds Ibrahimovic. Really quick attacks coming up from Hibidi Gaga Bubu right now. Hulk on the wing, just offside.
Yeah, just slightly offside here. Actually, quite a bit offside. So there we go. The linesman gonna catch that one here, and it is gonna be a very uphill battle for Hibidi to try and come back onto this one here. Rio Ferdinand now
He has
over
5
to
more minutes.
Ronaldinho.
It's now or never.
5 minutes. That's still quite a bit of time. He needs to get back possession though if he wants to do anything. Matic now. 2 more minutes. Drogba coming in. Cristiano Ronaldo will be looking to take the shot. Does not find it. Passes back to Ronaldinho here. 1 minute of added time. Can Hibidi find some time to actually get anything though? It's going to be Steven Gerrard off from the side. It's going to be the corner coming in for Money. It does look like Hibidi's last chance has been snuffed out already.
Yep, I think Mon has got this in the bag.
Yeah, let's take a look at Money here. It's going to go out for a throw-in. Hibidi not going to be too happy with this result. Let's see. Does the referee blow the full-time whistle? There we go. 2-0. The GG has been called. Money takes out Hibidi, not from the tournament, but takes him down to the lower bracket.
Yep, and he'll put Mone in a more advanced position. he's done his work. Yeah, I'm packing up. I came, I saw, I conquered. That's what he's portraying to us right now. But you know, very well played performance from both these players. Mone coming out on top. Hibidi, one too many skill moves maybe. Maybe you should have focused on the game a bit more. But definitely, you know, Mone, you didn't use skill moves quite a lot. The only one he used was the roulettes, and he got him 2 goals. That's what you need. Just do what you have to do.
Yeah, that's right. And there we have it. Match number 2 has been concluded. Mone takes down Hibidi to the lower bracket in a 2-0, quite convincing fashion, I must add. That was a really close game too, though. So overall, good stuff so far. This is, of course, FIFA Online 3 Fantasy Cup Road to Vietnam. Let's take a look at what everyone has been staying for other than the good matches. We've got the live stream rewards coming in. The third part of the green upgraded Lucky Key has been revealed, but more importantly, you will be treated to the best 100 pack, and it looks like the code's just gonna stay up completely here. And there we have it. Half of the code is up. It will stay up for a while. Once all 4 codes are revealed, we are just gonna have it up for a couple of minutes, I believe.
Yeah.
About 10 minutes to half an hour or so. And there we go. We will be moving on to match number 3 later on, but not before we take a quick break. We will see you soon. The next one that we will be looking at, of course, will be moving on to the Malaysia bracket. So all Singapore, at least the stream for the Singapore brackets, the winner side has been concluded, and we will be taking a look at the Malaysia bracket right now. Not right now, but after this break.
Yeah. See you. Bye-bye.
Well, there's no way out of this, so let's stay in. Every storm that comes also comes to an end. Oh, resistance is useless. Just two kids, stupid and fearless. Like a bullet shooting lost. There's only one way down this road. It was like a time bomb set in motion. We knew that we were destined to explode. And if I had to pull you out of the wreckage, you know I'm never gonna let you go. We're like a time bomb, gonna lose it. Let's defuse it, baby. We're like a time bomb, but I need it. Wouldn't have it any other way. Got my heart in your hands like a time bomb ticking. It goes off, we start again. When it breaks, we fix it. Got your heart in my hands like a time bomb ticking. We should know better, but we won't let go. It was like a time bomb set in motion. We knew that we were destined to explode. And if I had to pull you out of the wreckage, you know I'm never gonna let you go. Like a time bomb, gonna lose it. Let's defuse it, baby. We're like a time bomb, but I need it. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Alright, we are back. This time, gonna watch a little bit more Road to Vietnam, not on the Singapore bracket, but the Malaysia bracket. We've got Hanzo facing off against Kikar Rango, both players who won their respective matches yesterday. So here we have it. This is, of course, the upper bracket matches. Hanzo here, of course, playing on the home side in the Arsenal kit, whereas you have Kikar Rango over on the away side with the United kit now. So there we go. We are waiting for the players to get ready. Both of them are ready, and we will be looking what's going to happen with their squads and what's going to happen in this match.
Yep, first time we're finally seeing someone not picking Chelsea, so no more of that yellow kit. Finally, both of them now playing Vidic. We look at Hanzo's side first. We got Essien at center defensive mid, one central defensive midfielder for him. Ronaldinho and Gareth Bale. And in the midfield, two strikers up front, Torres and Drogba. Not the quickest, but they get the job done in terms of finishing. Manuel Neuer, keeper for Kikar Rango. Ramos, Terry, Vidic and Jojo Kileni as the back four. Essentially, it's a 4-2-2 formation with Gerrard and Yaya at the back, in front of the back four. Francesco Totti being featured once again. Ronaldinho on the left side. Zlatan Ibrahimovic playing again, not a central defensive midfielder like what Hibidi played him in. He's playing in a more preferred standardized striker position. And first time we're seeing the likes of not so big, Wayne Rooney.
Alright, there
How do
we
you
go.
think he's gonna fare up?
I think overall both teams, oh jeez, just too used to casting 3v3 matches. Both players running rather similar formations.
Yep.
A lot of the game will be decided in the center of the field.
Mm-hmm.
Similarly to the match between Money and Hibidi, we should see quite a tussle there. And knowing Hanzo, he might be willing to play the flanks down a little bit as well, cut on in and get those finesse shots. We will have to kind of watch how the match kind of plays out. So right here, we've got Hanzo again playing from left to right and Kikar Rango playing from right to left.
Wayne Rooney being featured in his traditional Manchester United kit. Unfortunate 0-0 draw out to Newcastle last night.
Depends on who you're cheering for, really.
I mean, I was cheering for Newcastle, so it's very fortunate for me.
And there we have it. Kickoff underway. It will be Arsenal up against United now. More importantly, Hanzo facing off against Kikar Rango. Hanzo has the early possession. He will be the one that kicks off this game, and we've got a very
Early offside.
early on. Don't even see the player off the side of the screen here. But nevertheless, offside has been called. Now possession will move over to Kikar Rango. It is his turn to make the offensive plays. Zlatan here just gonna hold on to the ball a little bit. Really quick free kick being taken down now. It's gonna be Steven Gerrard off from the left side. Tries to look for Totti, I believe, but will not find anyone there. Cristiano Ronaldo gonna do that roulette now. Roulette seemed to be the flavor of the day. And right now, Fernando Torres on the left side looking for Essien, finds him. Essien got Drogba, Ronaldinho now. No one to really put a body in between him and the goal here, and he puts the ball at the back of the net really easily now.
Yup, Zarate scored a similar goal, you know, playing it to one of the two strikers up front who's waiting in the box for the ball, playing into one of them, delaying the pass for a second or two for the second striker to get into a better position where there's a lot of space for him to get a shot off to try to score the goal, as we see Fernando Torres not being able to catch the ball in time because Nemanja Vidic, sorry, who was that at centre back? Was it Vidic?
Yeah, it does look like Vidic, and right now it will be Kikar Rango on the offense, and as I take over the commentary, it does look like Hanzo will be able to get the ball back. The foul has been called by the referee, and a very early injury down on the forward here. Cristiano Ronaldo didn't look like he came out of that tackle too healthy.
Yep, and it's really, uh, it's gonna be tough for him now because Ronaldo plays a huge role in any team for any player. So him being injured, Totti is not such a bad player, but you know Totti hasn't got that Ronaldo pace, that Ronaldo skills. So he's definitely gonna be a big blow, but we'll see how he fares up without Ronaldo in his team.
Yeah, there we have it. Kikar Rango keeping the ball in play. Passes over to Gerard now. Lots of fouls being called overall. That was a wayward pass back to Hanzo. Now Ronaldinho will find Torres. Back to Maicon. Over off to the other side. Great challenge by Sergio Ramos now. You've got Gerard in the center of the field. Will be looking to channel the ball forward. Over to Zlatan. Finds Ramos. That ball will be stolen away here by Hanzo. And there we have it. He will be controlling over the ball to Essien, and a lot of uncharacteristic mistakes coming out from both these players here today.
Yeah, definitely. I think the nerves has got to them maybe, you know, especially for Kikar Rango, who's playing in the United jersey, making one too many mistakes in my opinion. You know, maybe the pressure has got to him. He has to settle the nerves down. You know, he has to know that he still has about 60 in-game minutes left to try to equalize, and he's only a goal down. And moreover, this is a best of 3. You know, you don't have to worry about this match. You just got to worry about the second match to make sure you play better.
Oh, Fernando Torres still holds on to the ball here, but a good amount of pressure being put out by the defenders for the side of Kikar Rango. He's going to start his counter-attack. Gonna look for Zlatan in the box now, or at least run into the box. 2 minutes of added time in the first half, and that will be Hanzo taking the early lead in the first 45 minutes of the game. Can he extend his goal lead though? That's the question here. He still has a good amount of time to make an attempt here. Ronaldinho trying to look for space in the box, does not find it. Ronaldinho on Kikar Rango's side. Gonna just look for the clearance here. Steven Gerrard, there we have it. Halftime whistle has been blown.
Not too many chances. Not too many chances. Nope. You know, we saw Zarate's match, or was it Mone's match? I can't really remember. Very similar in terms of stats. The player that won only had 1 shot on target, and he took that shot and he won the game.
Yeah, that was definitely the first game of the day.
Yeah, it was Zarate, right? Yeah, it was Zarate. So again, being very crucial, that 1 goal. You know, it boils down again to like what I said last week. The player that scores the first goal has a huge advantage of winning the game.
That's right. So there we have it. You've got Zlatan in the box. Couldn't find an opportunity to take a shot there. Kikar Rango here, still 1-0 down. This time Didier Drogba off. Gonna make that pass in. Will get challenged by John Terry. He's gonna steal the ball back. Kikar Rango here will be looking to put on some offensive maneuvers here. Wayward pass by Gerrard will get intercepted now. Hanzo on the offense again. This time on Ronaldinho. He has the ball. Will look for the pass. Finds Ramos now. Going to go back to Ronaldinho, but the Ronaldinho being controlled here by Kikar Rango. A lot of good pressure in the center of the field coming out from Hanzo. Completely snuffing out the attack coming in from Kikar Rango. You've got a little bit of the rainbow flick coming in from, I believe it was Torres here, off on the left wing. This time it's going to be Francesco Totti off from the side, passes to Drogba. Tries to look for Torres once again, but that's not going to happen. However, the clearance goes right into the feet of Sergio Ramos, and Drogba here again finds a good amount of space in the box to easily slide that one into the back of the net. Keeper could not react in time at all, and it's a 2-0 lead up in favor of Hanzo in this winners bracket Road to Vietnam Malaysia side of the tournament.
Yep, Hanzo is definitely, as we can see, he's on a different level compared to Kikar Rango. No disrespect to Kikar Rango. He's definitely a good player, but Hanzo just dominating him. You know, his attacks is the caliber of attacks that he has is just next level stuff compared to Kikar Rango. You know, he has absolutely been dominating this game, and no doubt about it, first early goal really played a huge part in morales for these two players.
You're absolutely right. I mean, talk about the momentum, you talk about the morale as well as the pacing of the game is usually dictated by the first goal. Even at times, oh, talk about goals here. Didier Drogba takes a turnaround shot and that hits off the side post here. Right now, 9 minutes into the game, let's see if one goal can be scored here. Wayne Rooney breaks it open, but takes too heavy of a shot and sends it wide across the goal.
Yeah, you know, I think he rushed it. I think the nerves got to him yet again. He should have took a touch. He should have made him. He should have been composed. Sorry about that. He should have been composed with his shot. He had the time. He had the space in front of him with Wayne Rooney. You know, Wayne Rooney, he's not the fastest of players, but he's really, really strong. So if a centre back catches up to him, or essentially if a defender catches up to him, he's gonna have the ability to shrug him off and try to get a shot on goal with a proper angle.
Oh, there we have it. Gareth Bale will have opportunity. And that's the second ball that goes off the side post here. Nevertheless, Hanzo could have made it 4-0, but it doesn't matter. 2-0 still nets him the win for game number 1. Kikar Rango, 1 game down now in this best of 3. Game 1 goes over to Hanzo.
Yep, very, very dominating performance from Hanzo and Kikar Rango here. Hanzo being unfortunate, hitting the post twice, but you know, in all honesty, he didn't need the goal. Goal difference, we don't count goal difference in this tournament, you know, so a win is a win no matter how much you win by or how you score the goal, and definitely he scored both goals in style.
Yep, you are absolutely right there, Samuel, and there we have it. Game number 1 in the bag here for Hanzo. Kikar Rango needs to step up his kind of gameplay in the second in match number 3, game number 2 now, of course.
Yeah, I think he definitely has to put a bit more thought into his attacks. You know, he's being really, really predictable. Hanzo is just having the time of his life defending because he predicts everything, and when you predict a good amount of stuff, you know, that brings your momentum really up high. You know what the guy is going to do. You got this in the bag. All you need to do is attack, and that's what Hanzo has been doing. So Kikar Rango has to really, really step up his game and try something different here. Talking about different, on Hanzo's side, he's playing Cambiaso now in central defensive midfield. The strikers, Torres, is going to be replaced by Didier Drogba. And who do we have on Kikar Rango's side? He's playing Messi, and not the same, I think.
Oh, he will be fielding in Messi now on the left side.
He will be playing Drogba as well.
Yeah, that's right. Drogba on the top here. No more Zlatan, I believe.
Hanzo is playing James on the left. He just did that little swap. That's interesting to see. James Rodriguez, number 10 of Real Madrid.
Yeah, so there we have it. Hanzo sends us the Riddick signal. We can just very quickly run down his lineup once again. You got check on goal Sergio Ramos on the right back, Rio Ferdinand and Vidic as the centre back, Maicon on the left back side, Cambiaso, as you mentioned, slightly shaking it up a bit as the central defensive midfielder. You've got Ronaldinho gonna feed the ball over to Gareth Bale on the left side, or onto Rodriguez on the Gareth Bale on the right side, or to Rodriguez on the left side. You've got big man Zlatan now being fielded back into Hanzo's team alongside Fernando Torres here. Really speedy guy up in front as well. Kikar Rango should be ready as well. Not many changes. You've got Steven Gerrard and Michael Essien in this defensive midfield position. You've still got Drogba and Torres up as your strikers. Fernando Totti on the left, Lionel Messi on the right. And in defense, not much changes. You've got strong centre backs in the form of Rio Ferdinand and John Terry. And then you've got Sergio Ramos and Maicon overall.
Yep, definitely both of them really having a very, very strong sides here. I'm really interested to see how James fares out in this game now. I haven't really seen him being used
in FIFA Online.
In FIFA Online 3, he's being fielded today for Hanzo. We'll see what he's made of, because was it Hanzo's Ronaldo that got injured? Was it Hanzo's Ronaldo?
Yeah, it was Hanzo, but the thing is that I don't think it carries over from game to
Oh.
game.
It doesn't.
So that's not an issue here.
Maybe his condition is down.
Yeah, maybe it is. So there we have it. Game number 2 kickoff here for Hanzo. It's gonna be Rodriguez here onto Zlatan now, and game number 2 is underway. Hanzo 1 game up against, of course, Kikar Rango, his opponent in the white United jerseys. And overall, it's gonna be Hanzo in the Arsenal kit. Fernando Torres here over to Cambiaso. Looking for Ronaldinho. That was a good interception coming in from the defender on the side of Kikar Rango. Overall, it's going to be Ronaldinho again onto the ball, and this time it will be Fernando Torres, Lionel Messi over to Gerrard, back to Drogba. Going ahead, nice sidestep here, finds Totti. Totti's going to make a run for it. The defender not quick enough, and ooh, floating shot, tries to beat the keeper there, but of course, quick on his hands, quick on his feet. You have, of course, the save here coming out for the side of Hanzo. Really good stuff.
Yep, really good attack now from Kikar Rango. Good early pressure, pressuring the winner. I mean, he has nothing to lose right now. Like, he was in the same position as, who was it? Was it Mone? No, it was Hiid. He also lost the first game. At the second match, if you lose the first game, you have nothing to lose already. Nothing is really on the line. So you have to go all out attack, and that is clearly what Kikar Rango is doing, and he's doing it well.
Yeah, Kikar Rango, I mean, I don't think he's kind of given up just yet. You talk about nothing to lose, but I believe, you know, he's got a momentum rolling. That was a very good offense that we saw very early on, and it does look like Kikar Rango has kind of found his footing in game number 2. It's a little bit early to speak about that because right now Hanzo looks to show us how much he can try to outclass Kikar Rango as he did in game number 1. But Kikar Rango seems to have the fort being held down here. Good defense coming out in the box and just outside of it. Hanzo, though, looking to maintain possession here against Kikar Rango. Off on the right side, Gareth Bale, good challenge coming out. Really good defensive play coming from Kikar Rango this game. Didier Drogba here, gonna get a ball challenged away from it. That's gonna be a foul, so we have a really quick free kick being taken by Kikar Rango. Finds Drogba in the center of the field. Drogba gonna make the pass over to Torres, back to Drogba, off to Torres. Once again, tries to do the 1-2 pass in between the defenders. Unsuccessful though. This time, Hanzo on the offense with Cambiaso on the ball. Passes to Vidic. Over to Maicon now. Maicon gonna hand it over to Rodriguez. That's gonna be a foul called here. Again, a few fouls called left and right in game number 2 as well. It does seem like Hanzo's gonna slow down the ball a little bit.
Yeah, both these players really being aggressive in those defensive challenges here. Drawing a lot of fouls, not necessarily a good thing, but when you get the ball, it's okay. And Zlatan Ibrahimovic
just powers through the defender
showing
here.
His true class, busting it wide open in between two really strong, big players. But you know, when you play Zlatan Ibrahimovic up front, that's what you're gonna get from him.
Yeah, you're gonna get a big man in front. Not many people can hold down this Titan. Really tall, really big Titan. So there we go. Just before the half time whistle, we will have a 1-goal lead for Hanzo. He will be looking to close it out, maybe even extend this lead to 2. Fernando Torres tries to kind of sidestep the defenders as much as possible. This free kick is in a very deadly range here. Ronaldinho's gonna take the shot. Actually makes a sort of a awkward pass to Rio Ferdinand.
Ferdinand doing his defensive duties on the wrong side.
Yeah. And there we go. Got a cross coming on in for Bale. Off to the left side. And Zlatan off the post here. That will be the whistle. And that will be the halftime call as well.
Yep. Again, we are seeing one shot on target for Hanzo. Taking that one shot, even though it's a bit scrubby, he still got the goal. You know, like what he shows on the replay, Kikar Rango had that glorious opportunity. You know, if he scored that, I'm pretty sure it would have been a different game. But this is just unfortunate from Kikar Rango. Did all he could have. Zlatan Ibrahimovic just, you know, showing why he's in the team, why he's there. And Zlatan Ibrahimovic was featured in Kikar Rango's team previously, didn't do nothing for him. That's why Didier Drogba is here. Now Fernando Torres busting the defense wide open, but falters right at the last minute to the Argentine legend. That is Esteban Cambiaso, recently just moved away from Leicester City.
And there we have it. Good early attempt coming up from Kikar Rango. He just needs to be a little bit more consistent in the finish as well as in his play. This time Fernando Torres here looking to get a shot. That would be a foul in the box now. Going in advantage, of course, to Kikar Rango. So he's just going to clear that one out. Passes it over to Maicon now. Looks for Torres. Back to Essien. Over to Drogba now. Drogba will not find Essien. Finds Ronaldinho on the other side instead. Got a few step-on overs. Gets to Torres on the right side. Let's see. Torres going to stop the ball a little bit. And this time Ronaldinho is going to hijack the box. Going to be chased out here. Passes over to Rodriguez off on the left side. Back to Maicon. Over to Cambiaso. Drogba's going to challenge that one away. And there we have a free kick, I believe. Ronaldinho off on that side. Looking maybe for a few people. This time it's going to be Rodriguez. Let's see if he takes the shot. Yes, he does. Low shot. That goes wide.
Yep, he tried to go for the low curling effort. Typical, James Rodriguez's curling efforts are really, really good. That's why he tried to go for that, but didn't work out, unfortunately, for him. Still retaining that 1-0 advantage now, Hanzo. He has 30 minutes, or rather, Kikar Rango has 30 minutes to try to score an equalizer and try to pull it back into the game. And he looks better. His performance now is definitely better than the first game, but it all comes down to whether you can score or not.
There we go. Kikar Rango loses possession once again. It seems like he is quite out of it in this match. Not entirely sure. Still pretty good defense coming out of Kikar Rango. However, Hanzo is just showing us some stellar offensive play here. Fernando Torres tries to take the turn, gets saved, or at least gets the ball tipped away by the keeper here. Let's take a look at that one again.
Good
really
composure.
Good composure. Chests the ball and just makes the turnaround. Earns the corner here for Hanzo. Takes the short one over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez here passes back to Ronaldinho here. Ronaldinho looking for another shot. Rodriguez off from the side. Will he make the pass? Just kind of moves away from the defender. Fernando Torres just turns, beats the defender. The keeper unable to get his hands on the ball. A slight tussle will allow Kikar Rango to just clear the ball just a little bit here. Now back to Sergio Ramos. Over to Totti. Now to Gerrard. Can Kikar Rango make something happen? Can he take a shot on goal? Rio Ferdinand will just shove Drogba away and get the possession back in Hanzo's favor.
He had two options. 2 times he could have passed it, Kikar Rango. 2 players were wide open, not at the same time, but consecutively, and he didn't take them. I wonder why now.
Torres!
I wonder why now. That might have been his chance.
There we go. We've got the corner, probably the last set piece of this game here. Let's see what Hanzo can do. Can he convert this into a goal? Takes a corner here. Does not find anyone but the defender in the box. And there we go. It's going to be a really quick yellow card for Ronaldinho as he does too much of a challenge. Just shoves the defender away right there.
Yeah, very rash tackle. Rash, unnecessary tackle coming up from Hanzo's Ronaldinho here as he's on the ball once again. Zlatan Ibrahimovic with a wayward pass, once again shoving his way through. Will he beat Maicon?
He's going to beat
yes,
Maicon.
He will.
But that ball, unable to control that one. That's going to go for a goal kick. 4 minutes of added time. I don't know if the referee's going to blow the full-time whistle. Yes, he does. There we go. We've got a bunch of consecutive 2-0 today. Unlike what we saw last week. Very tight matches.
Yep.
Very strong showings from both Hanzo as well as Kikar Rango. But Hanzo here clearly the better player. GG. Well played.
Yep, Hanzo definitely deserved the victory. Maybe in this game, Kikar Rango had the better of chances in the first half, no doubt about it. But then, Torres had 2 or 3 amazing chances. Hanzo had 2 or 3 amazing chances with Fernando Torres that unfortunately he couldn't put it away. But nevertheless, Hanzo clearly showed that he was the better player, and he definitely 100% deserved the victory. But don't worry, Kikar Rango, this is a very, very forgiving tournament, so you still will go to the lower brackets.
I don't know. Double elimination tournaments I don't really see it as forgiving most of the times. Yes, you have another shot going up from the lower bracket, but the amount of matches that you have to play is just insane. You face your opponents, you have a chance to face your opponents not once but twice here.
It's a trade-off thing, You want to get another chance in the game, you want to get another shot in the tournament.
You gotta play more games.
You gotta play more games. Either you just suck it up or you get out of the tournament.
Yeah, not forgetting 4 players from this tournament. 4 players from this tournament had to go through the qualifiers as well. But nevertheless, we will be going for a quick break. This is FIFA Online 3 Fantasy Cup Road to Vietnam. And there we have it. Magically right now, the first 2 parts of the best of 100 has disappeared.
Yeah.
So that caught me off guard as well. And if that caught you off guard, well, somehow someone in the chat or someone in the Facebook group will be kind enough to give you the first 8 letters of that code. Now it's IPGL, and take a look at this D lucky key, the green upgraded lucky key, which most of you don't really care about. But hey, go claim the live stream rewards right now. We've got a bunch of stuff to give away, and I know everyone is looking forward to watch the final match of the night. That will be coming up right after this break. We will see you shortly. Have a really good time just resting up. We will too.
Ciao.
Every storm that comes also comes to an end. Oh, resistance is useless. Just 2 kids stupid and fearless. Like a bullet shooting a love set. There's only one way down this road. It was like a time bomb set in motion. We knew that we were destined.
Alright, we are back for the last and final match of the night. Welcome to FIFA Online 3. This is the road to Vietnam, and we have our final upper bracket being played tonight here. Match number 4 between Pearlist Team Junior, or I'm just going to call him Pearlist for short, going up against Old. Both very respectable players, came out of the qualifying brackets. Old is not a name that we are unfamiliar with, and Pearlist as well yesterday showed us skill moves upon skill moves upon skill moves. If you thought Mone and Hiid really showed us some good moves, you're gonna expect to see even more stuff from Pearlist.
Yep, definitely. Pearlist playing a very usual, very similar formation compared to Hibidi S formation, essentially playing Dani Alves, very small fella at CDM, but very pacey, so he can track back really well. Moving on to Old team, we got Chiellini, Ferdinand, Maicon, Ramos, pretty standard back four, and then we got two Chelsea midfielder, or one former Chelsea midfielder, Matic and Michael Essien. Francesco Totti again being played, and then Samuel Eto'o, Fernando Torres on the wings, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, seeing him being used to great success in the previous game for Hanzo, busting and muscling his way through the defense. Will he be able to do it for Old team? I just find it odd calling him Old.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, we all find it odd calling him Old as well. And what we have here is, if you take a look at the formation, one more final time, a little bit of swaps coming in for Pearlist, I believe. You've got Drogba and Ibrahimovic now up in front. And of course, if you take a look at his formation, plays a little bit closer, a little bit more into the center field, and he just wants to use his individual skill here, the skill moves of Zlatan and even Didier Drogba, as well as Gareth Bale off on the right wing and Cristiano Ronaldo on the left wing, and then use Gerrard as well as Dani Alves. That combination here to just feed the ball to your forwards.
Yeah,
and that's just generally what he likes to do.
Yeah, what I'm just thinking about is Gerrard and Alves in the midfield, not two tall players for center defensive midfielders. You know, they're really quite short, and we'll see how it fares out. I just like that Josco kit thing. I don't know what team that is, even though it's yellow. This yellow is nicer than Chelsea's yellow. I'm just saying.
It's not a mustard yellow color that we see, a little bit of a darker hue.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, we are heading on to the match. This will be our final match of the night. Here we go. Pearlist on the home side, of course, and we have Old on the away team. Really fun stuff. Of course, if you're hungry right now, you can order some
Is
McDonald's.
that a McDonald's sign?
It is
wow,
the McDonald's
I just
sign.
realized that's the first time I've ever seen a fast food company's logo on a football team jersey.
Yeah. I think Old really likes his McDonald's, therefore picking the team here. And here we go. Kickoff underway. You've got Pearlist Team Junior playing from left to right. Old playing from right to left. Essien has the ball. Good challenge coming out from Eto'o. Actually, yellow and green is just not a good combination to watch this one. But Gareth Bale coming on in, spins past one defender, can't get through to the second one. And there we go. Totti now has the ball. Really quick passes. Will this be an offside call? Zlatan here into Eto'o, and there we have it. Let's take a look at that run in again. Really good stuff coming out from Old. Instantly reacting to the keeper chase and passing the ball back to the unmarked Eto'o, putting the ball in the back of the net.
Definitely. He showed so much great composure over there. He could have gone for the shot, but the chances of him scoring a goal would definitely be a fair bit lesser. But if he would have did what he did, passed it across the keeper, definitely 85% of the time you're going to score.
That's right. Really quick reflexes. Superb decision making coming out from Old here, but as you can see, very clean skill moves coming out from Pearlist. Let's see if he can use those skills to beat the defender and score the equalizing goal here. Steven Gerrard now coming on in. That was a great defensive play there coming out from Old. Earns Perlis the corner though. Let's see what he can do to make full use of the set piece. Goes for the short pass, gets another corner. Gerrard to Essien again. Probably going to do the same thing. Good pressure coming in from Eto. That was a wayward pass coming out from Gerrard though. And there we have Essien over to Torres now. Torres takes the long ball again. Can it work? Zlatan beats the defender. Only the keeper to beat now. And Petr Cech comes on out, closes the distance between the striker and puts his hand on the ball.
Yep, definitely. Old really looking to that. He's really utilizing Zlatan's pace. You know, he hasn't got a bit of pace about him, but he has a lot of strength. And when he got a lot of strength, it's going to be hard to push you off the ball. And that's what he's been abusing Zlatan Ibrahimovic for, bringing in that lob chip through passes through the middle of the defense, trying to aim for Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Oh, this time it's Zlatan on the other side. That was a missed pass over to Gareth Bale. This gives the opportunity back to Old once again. This time it's going to be Fernando Torres over to Zlatan. And we have a really quick club change, or the setting change here coming up from Old. Let's see what he decides to kind of shift around. Maybe an early substitution. Not entirely sure. Yes, it will be a substitution for the side of Tours. Oh, that was a big tackle onto Zlatan, I believe. Right now, Essien here, controlled by Perlis. Gonna get a ball stolen away from him. This time Samuel Eto'o has the ball over to Sergio Ramos now. Back to Essien on the side of Perlis. Now Steven Gerrard will advance the ball up the midfield here. On the right side to Maicon. Back to Zlatan, over to Steven Gerrard. Zlatan has the ball there as well. It's a substitution here. Yeah, Zlatan Ibrahimovic on the side of Old. Gareth Bale does the roulette once. Can he beat the second defender? It does not seem like that's the case. Good pressure, good defense coming up from Old. He's actually playing one man down if you think about it through this entire time. Zlatan here taking a hefty injury off from the side. Can see a little bit of gait in his walk there. Fernando Torres on the right side. Maicon here. 45 minutes left in the half. And there we go. The halftime whistle will be blown. And despite having lesser possession, that quick through ball with that lob down the center of the field here. Oh, it wasn't even a lob. It was just a through ball with the pass back. Like you said, 85% of the time you are able to get that ball to the open striker on the right side. Really good stuff coming in.
Yep, as we can see now, Zlatan is coming off and Ronaldo is coming on.
Hey,
maybe it's because he's injured.
Already fulfilled his role, scored that one goal, or at least the assist for his team there.
You've done your job. Now get off the pitch. Ronaldo's gonna come and clean it up. He has a lot of pace about him, so let's see what he's able to do.
Quick and snappy passes opens up the second half of this game here. On the side of Perlis, Gareth Bale will be looking to try and get a pass to one of the strikers. Will be routed by a defender though. Right now Totti gets the through ball to Eto'o. Eto'o gonna make a run now. Only Sergio Ramos to beat. Right now the keeper comes out, and there we go. O takes the lead, 2-0.
Yep, definitely really utilizing Samuel Eto'o's pace here. He scored a similar goal. The first goal, that was very similar of him. Just playing the through pass, splitting the defense wide open, and you know Ramos is never going to catch Samuel Eto'o when he's on full speed.
Yeah, that's right. You have the defense being broken wide open here like a hot knife through butter. Perlis now going to make some club changes. Maybe a few substitutions. You need to make those runs. Right now, it doesn't look like there will be a substitution. Maybe adjusting the kind of style that the team wants to play. That was a great interception by Zlatan on the side of Perlis. That was a foul being called here. Steven Gerrard on the ball, makes the pass to Gareth Bale on the right side of the field. Will get the ball onto Drogba in the box here. Drogba makes the run. Will earn his team a corner now. Perlis will have a set piece. Will he make the long ball in? He does. He finds Cristiano Ronaldo with the diving hitter, but Petr Cech will have his hands on the ball.
Yep, definitely. You know, they've both had chances, but definitely the more clear-cut chances has been coming from Old, as we see him have another attack, but is being cut out by Sergio Ramos, getting the better of Samuel Eto'o this time.
Oh, very wayward passes coming out this game from Perlis. Uncharacteristic of him after that match I saw yesterday, which actually set him up to face Old in the upper bracket here. 20 minutes left on the game clock. Samuel Eto'o will start to make his run down the right flank here. Sergio Ramos once again being completely trounced by the speed of Eto'o. And Cristiano Ronaldo takes the shot, and that's a great save coming out from the keeper on the side of Perlis.
Very unlikely to see Ronaldo miss that kind of chances. You know, he had time on the ball, he had the space on the ball. He should have put that one in the back of the net, in my opinion. But, you know, he's 2-0 up. He doesn't really need it.
Francesco Totti off on the left side this time. Looking for a cross in. This will not meet the heads of anyone. It is going to be Dani Alves over to Zlatan now on the side of Perlis. Can Perlis get one back here? Back to Dani Alves. Over to Gareth Bale now. Into the box for Drogba. A lot of good pressure. Alves gets the foot in, and the ball ends up at the back of the net.
Yeah, what a goal. What a beautifully well-worked team goal that was. Alves proving me wrong, playing a very important role in the team, getting back that one goal. He's back in the game. He has 10 more minutes left to try to score another goal and try to get the equalizer and then bring it out to extra time, and when he has more of a chance, you know, when the score line is all even and level.
You are absolutely right there, Samuel. Let's take a look if you will see Perlis even up the score. I believe this will be the first time tonight we will get a little bit of an extra time kind of match here.
Yep.
In game number 1. However, possession is still strong on the side of Old. Cristiano Ronaldo making the run down the left side. See, dancing over the ball, gets the rainbow flick, beats the defender. Can he beat the second one though? Rio Ferdinand, a little bit too experienced for him to beat just like that.
Especially against his former teammate Cristiano.
And there we go, Sergio Ramos on the side. Cristiano Ronaldo making the run, 1 minute of added time coming in. He's gonna beat Maicon, gonna
beat him again.
Oh, there we go. 3 defenders here. Tries to get a pass off Zlatan over to Gareth Bale, and there we go. That's the full-time whistle. Unsuccessful attempt there in the dying minutes of the second half. Perlis could not find the equalizing goal. Game number 1 goes over to Old.
Yep, he's been amazing. I mean, his attacks, in terms of who scored the nicer goal, definitely got to give it to Perlis. You know, that team goal, beautiful goal, but you don't get points for scoring nicer goals. You know, you get goals for scoring goals, essentially. So what Old just did there, he used the game, he understood the mechanics of the game, he just abused the pace with Eto'o as well as Zlatan Ibrahimovic to get his 2 goals, and that's what worked out for him well, and he's won 2-1. We're off to the second game. He looks fairly dominant, but you know, previously Kikar Rango wasn't up to Hanzo's level. I mentioned Perlis though, he has potential, the capability to come on and win and pull it back in the second game. Is up to him now whether he can do it or not.
Perlis is just such a mechanically strong player. I mean, I'm not trying to knock down either Money or Hibidi here, but when you take a look at the skill moves being done on Perlis, a lot of the times they seem very fluid.
Yep.
They seem what's the word here? They seem like the correct move,
elegant,
the opportunistic moves at the right time.
Yeah.
The right move for the right place at the right time. Tries to beat the defender. Old as well. If you saw that at the dying minutes as well, Cristiano Ronaldo did fantastic, you know, step overs into the rainbow flick. Just cuts the defender instantly with the change of pace here. We are going into game number 2 right now. Perlis still on the home side, changing up the formation a little bit here. Let's take a look at Old. I don't think he will be changing all too much. Samuel, can you just run through Old's squad?
He's playing Sergio Ramos at center defensive mid. The up front, he's not playing Ibrahimovic, but he's playing somewhat of a similar player compared to Ibrahimovic. Didier Drogba comes into the mix. Didier Drogba also playing for Peis here. Cambiaso being featured once again. Dani Alves, despite scoring a goal for him, drops back down to right back for Peis. And Lionel Messi on the right, Ibrahimovic playing in the middle. So two big men in the middle of the attack, two wide pacey wingers in the attack, two strong midfielders in the center defensive midfield role, and a quick defense. Definitely, the weakest one being Dani Alves. Hasn't got a lot of strength about him, but his pace covers it up for him.
Yeah, there we have it. Those are the rundowns on the squads and the formations. We will be going into game number 2 very shortly. Both the players are ready now, and a little bit of a change up for Peis Team Junior. I believe he just wants to kind of create a little less space in between those players so he can use the short passes, use the skill moves, and use his ability, the mechanical ability that he has as a player to create his own space and cut through the defense.
Yep, definitely. Peis being a very mechanical player, and this formation being a very organized, mechanical, traditional football formation, the 4-2-3-1 being used by great managers all around the world. Will this formation make him or break him? We are going to be finding out in this match. A bit of kit clash there, both using green kits. Will that affect them? Let's see. Everything's green today at Ivy Lane. Beautiful Ivy Lane. Isn't that the stadium for Fulham? I think that's the stadium for Fulham.
I'm not sure.
Right?
I'm not gonna. I'm neither gonna confirm nor deny that. I'm not.
I think that's the stadium for Fulham. The great Ivy Lane, where Champions League finals matches are being played.
All right, there we go. Green and green on the green grass with a yellow ball. Lots of similar colors coming in here, but nevertheless, it will be Peis on the ball, playing from left to right here, and Old, of course, playing from right to left. Dani Alves now. Really good pressure coming out from Old here. Essien over to Zlatan, actually over to Matic now. But Zlatan will be able to get back the ball for Peis. Cristiano Ronaldo going to make a run down the left side. Let's see if he's able to beat Maicon. Actually, going to swap the man marking here. Cambiaso coming in from behind, going to cut in from the center. Drogba will look for a turn. Drogba finds it, finds some space in the box, but a good challenge coming out from the defender will allow Peter Cech to pick up the ball with his two gloved hands.
Yeah, very, very good opportunity there for
Oh, that's a great pass down. That does look like off. No, it's not.
It's a goal. It's a goal.
It's a goal.
It's a goal. That's what Cambiaso played him onside. That's what Old has been doing from day one. Chip through passes, win the game, guys. Take out your notebooks, take out your pens, jot it down. Chip through passes, win you games.
Yeah, I really want to know what kind of settings he has based on,
Yep.
how much space is between his players, how aggressive or how often they make the runs. And Old has this, it's kind of like a symphony here. He knows the timing of the runs from Drogba or Zlatan, depending on who he puts in the middle, and just nails the chip through pass perfectly.
Essentially, it just comes to practice and anticipation, as well as knowing the game mechanics. When you know what's gonna happen and you anticipate what's gonna happen, when it's gonna happen, you are able to pull those kind of things off.
Ooh, that's a strong challenge there by Old here. That's gonna be a free kick over to Peis. Leo Messi coming on in with the cross. The head does not go in. That was, I believe, the defender actually clearing the ball away. Cambiaso now gonna make the short pass over to Leo Messi. That's gonna beat Fernando Torres in that one. Leo Messi gonna make that roulette on in, earns himself another corner. Peis has yet another chance to equalize game number 2. Over to Drogba. This time Zlatan will control the ball on the left side, sorry. Gonna try to...
Cheeky sombrero flick there coming up from Peis.
Oh, nice challenge by Gerardo. Eto here will make the pass over to Totti. It's going to be a long ball in. Can Drogba get it? That was a good challenge coming out from the defender here. Essien over to Zlatan this time. Perlis on the offense once more. Passes to the right side on to Lionel Messi. Sergio Ramos with a good challenge. Tries to get a through ball over to Didier Drogba. That's not going to happen. Essien back on the ball. Making the run for it. We're going to look for Drogba on the side of Perlis this time. Essien passing over. No, that's a good challenge coming out from Old. Again, a long seeking pass to Drogba. Can he make it 2-0? Yes, he does.
Yep, that's as simple as 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. Chip through pass for all those who's using the controller. Left bumper, Y button. That's how you do the chip through pass. And that's how Old just dominated this round, essentially.
My only question to you is, what if you're using a PlayStation controller?
Well, if
instead?
you're using a PlayStation controller like me, L1 triangle, that's how you do it.
Oh well. No fanboying here at least.
For all those who's using Xbox, convert to PlayStation.
Oh, you heard it here first, guys.
Yep, I mean.
will neither confirm nor deny the fact that which console is better. If you want to find out, you can, well, come ask me. I'm a clear fan of one of them. Just not going to say which one on the live stream. But nevertheless, you've got Drogba making the run here. Tries to push the ball a little bit too far. Right now, we've got 2 minutes of added time. And there we go, the halftime whistle being blown 2-0. Perlis, I really thought that we would see something major, a breakthrough come out from him against Old, because judging from yesterday's results, Old did not really show us those classic chip through passes, those really good runs coming in from Drogba or Zlatan. And Old showed up today, for sure.
Yep, definitely he showed up. Definitely he had his A game mojo on point today. And what is shocking is that he had 37% possession, but he has 2 goals. So possessions / stats don't win you games.
He doesn't play the possession game. Whenever he has the opportunity and sees it, he takes it and converts it into a goal. And what matters is how many opportunities you get, but what matters more is how many opportunities you convert into goals.
Exactly. It doesn't matter whether you keep the ball all you like. Old, what he's telling Pearl is essentially, keep the ball all you like. If you're not going to do anything with the ball, what's the point? I get the ball, I make a pass, I score the goal. That's what wins games.
To the credit of Perlis, though, he has been trying up and down.
Definitely.
Both games here. But Old has just been so good on the defense. And oh my goodness, that was just a hairline of a shot. Just missing it slightly there.
Drogba just wasted his opportunity to get the hat-trick. Essentially, the referee ended the match. I don't know why. He's being angry. He raged it. He was upset that Drogba missed it.
Oh, the game is going on here. We're going to just continue with this one. You've got Perlis now unable to go on the offense here. It is going to be a little bit of a pause coming in. All right, there we go. Looks like one of the spectating PCs have decided to die out on us.
Yeah, again, Old striker being injured now. Now Didier Drogba's turn to get a knock as we see Pearl is now on the attack.
Ooh, there we go. Leo Messi coming in.
Unfortunate. Beautiful roulette.
Zlatan has a chance here. Can he get it though?
The moment was over. He should have pushed it to Leo Messi's dominant left foot. Decided to go with his weaker foot, the foot that doesn't really do much for him, when we are talking about Leo Messi.
In terms of finishing, at least.
In terms of finishing.
His right foot is pretty magical still.
Yeah, it's pretty magical still. But it ain't up to the standard of the left foot, the left peg.
All right, there we go. 2-0 with about 15 minutes left on the game time. You've got Gareth Bale coming in for Didier Drogba, I believe. There we go, Gareth Bale making a good run once again. Perlis here 15 minutes left on the game clock, will be looking to convert those into goals and equalize the scoreline here to get him back into this game. Match point is what Old is sitting on here, and Fernando Torres will be, ooh, that's a strong challenge. Strong but clean one though. Essien now has the ball for the side of Perlis. Zlatan now will be passing it back to Essien on the right side. Over to Leo Messi. Leo Messi not making the run. Passes it back to Essien. Going to lose the ball here to Matic. Matic over to Eto. And
It's
now
3-0.
to Bale. That
It's
was
3-0.
onside still, I believe. He's going to tap that one in. 3-0. Old putting on a clinic for us in game number 2. And really now, Samuel, he's definitely sealed the deal here.
It just has to be the McDonald's shots. It just has to be the McDonald's shots. I mean, come on, who doesn't like the McDonald's shots?
Everyone likes it. I mean.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, back to the game.
Let's
Old
see.
playing really well here. Again, utilizing the chip through pass. When he gets that opportunity, I think he's trained. He's well trained how to score them
Let's see if
99%
we get
of the
it
time.
one more time here. Gareth Bale gonna make the run. Can Eto actually try to beat both the defenders 1 minute of at a time? Gareth Bale now holding on to the ball. Maicon here will shove that one out. That's going to go for a throw-in. Oh, actually, it's a free kick here for the side. They're going to try to go on goal. And there we have it. This is the full-time whistle. GG has been called. And Old moves to the next stage of the upper bracket. However, Perlis, we will still get to see more of him. I'm very excited to see more of those matches as well. He's down, but not out. He's down to the lower bracket, has only, actually, in terms of this, 0 lives remaining. Doesn't get a second chance again.
It's your last shot, buddy.
That's right. So there we have it. A clean 2-0 all across the board for both the Singapore side and the Malaysia side on tonight's FIFA Online 3 Fantasy Cup Road to Vietnam. And of course, at the end of each match, we have a big promise to give you. We will now reveal the final live stream reward code coming up for grabs. And hey, if you forgot to redeem your upgraded lucky key, it has expired now, so quack quack. But hey, now with all 4 codes being revealed, sorry, not all 4 codes, but all 4 parts of the code being revealed for that final one, the mixed season best 100. You've got 2 packs to redeem from now till about the next 5 to 10 minutes. Go furiously type on the keyboards, go look for the codes if you can't remember the first half of it, and claim those live stream rewards on FIFA Online 3.garena.com, fo3.garena.com. Look for the redemption box. Of course, we will have to do that ourselves at the end of this match as well. And there we have it. Really good games. Very solid
good.
final game. I'm absolutely impressed by Old in that final match as well.
Yeah, definitely. That second game truly showed his dominance in the game, you know, truly playing to what he has definitely practiced. As you can see, he's also a very, he has a plan, you know. He's not like a player, not like a player like Zarate who plays by his instincts, you know. He has a plan. He knows what he's going to do going into the game. Get that chip pass on, get the striker through on goal, and then score the goal. So definitely when you have a game plan like that,
Yeah,
it's
that's
gonna
right.
work out.
Hanzo going up against Old in that winner's bracket as well, I believe. He might want to play his defensive line a little bit back just to thwart those through passes. We will have to see. Really exciting stuff. But that is it. 2 days, this entire weekend of really high caliber Fantasy Cup Road to Vietnam FIFA Online 3 matches. And that will be it from the both of us tonight. My name is Wolf. His name is Samuel. And we will be signing off.